What's up, guys? How are you doing? So the new Fog of War event has started, and I'm a bit late, but I really wanted to see how the audience and players were reacting to it. So I took a little while to analyze it and stuff. And I know you guys are obviously wanting to see what I want to hear what I want to say about it and stuff like that. But for the past time, I've been actually enjoying it. A lot of people haven't. There's this thing where players were, as you can see in the video, players actually was so handheld, I would say. So Caliber was basically holding you guys' hands a lot. So not you guys, but most of the players in the Caliber community, because you know all characters were just highlighted, the enemies were just highlighted, and if you were a veteran, that was kind of a little bit, just kind of messed up, being held like a baby like that. It didn't feel too good. And me, as a person who used to play a lot of tactical games, and I like to play ranked and stuff like that, this was kind of making me a person that'd like to be sneaky. I literally that was always my thing, being a ninja and sneaky and all this kind of stuff like that. It kind of defeats the whole purpose of being sneaky, because sometimes you're around the corner and your body isn't even really showing, but for some reason the person sees you and they can't even spot you around a corner, which was actually terrible for the game. And I'm so glad that they changed that. I wish that this was a normal thing in ranked. It can promote camping, but the thing is, we need to be cooperating a little bit more in the game, and this is something that we are not doing in Caliber. So I'm playing, and almost 90% of my matches zero talking, even though it's Russian. I don't really care, but zero communication, and that's very, very terrible for the game itself, being tactical. And seeing this coming, they're using an event. I wouldn't be surprised they're just testing this to make sure that they can change up the game, because this is not good for someone that really likes something tactical, to tell you the truth, being sneaky and stuff. So what this is going to actually do is promote characters that have revealing ability. You will see in this video twice two different players passed me straight. They didn't even see me, because this has a lot to do with visibility also in the game. There are a lot of dark areas, which is not really a problem, because as long as you aim on the person, they will be highlighted. But to see them without aiming on them, so unless your cursor is not on them, you wouldn't see them, but they will be highlighted as long as you aim on them, which is actually it's alright. But more than that, I've been really enjoying it. I'm telling you, it's probably one of the best things to happen to the game. But one thing that is happening right now is that a lot of players now are dying a lot, and they are losing more frequently. So the players that we would call noobs, they are more greater noobs now, because the fact that they cannot see means that they cannot play at their most optimal, I would say, level, because they were so accustomed of getting this type of feedback bombarded in their face, telling them wherever a player is. But I mean, the only thing that they removed from the game is actually seeing outlines without actually hovering over the person. That's the only thing that is removed from the game, but everything else is still intact. So if you're walking and a mine is in front of you, it will say a mine. If you see a player in front of you, it will say an assault player, wherever, and stuff like that. But you just wouldn't know where that player is unless you put your cursor over them, which is actually still alright. That's not a problem. But as I was saying, players who are not really good at the game are really getting destroyed now. So the game sometimes is unplayable for me, because I just feel depressed the majority of the time, because when I'm playing against some tough teams that actually talk on mic. Oh my god, it's very difficult to really play when you're playing against a full team that's like talking on mic and stuff, like a squad. It's crazy. I'm telling you, it's crazy. This is what is going to destroy the game. Teams that are actually friends playing on mics versus teams that are not playing on mics. This is going to be the biggest thing in the game right now, and this is going to destroy the game. So this cannot really work right now. The game is just doomed to fail if in case you put this in it, and there isn't enough any communication on the both teams. Then squads are just going to dominate, which they are already dominating, but now it's going to be dangerous. So I have been losing a lot of matches right now due to that. And I mean, you guys know that I always try to push my best when I'm playing. So it's never really my problem. It's usually the other team's problem, even if I'm playing on whatever kind of ping. But this is kind of pushing me away from the game just a little bit. So I don't play it as often again because I'm losing a lot right now. But it's alright. It's still a good turn. It's just that we need some more veteran players who are actually are very good at the game. But it's a good change. It's a good change. Anyways, guys, thanks for watching. Don't forget to drop a like and subscribe if you haven't.